the release sheet on the top. I'm going to pick up part of it with a pin and tear this away. And each time, if you just pick it up with a pin, tear it away, like so. Let me see if I can get underneath that one. And that releases the sticky in your hoop. And you can see it's very sticky, thus the name Sulky Sticky. And as you see here, I have a machine embroidery done on it. What we're going to do is line it up in the middle. We're going to stick it down, press like so, and put it in our machine and embroider it on the embroidery machine. This also was done with our sliver and our metallic thread, which work very well in our embroidery machines. The next step would be for doing a free motion embroidery. And a free motion embroidery is like the strawberry dress that you see in the back. And the strawberries were done by drawing them on a piece of paper or copying on a copy machine. And I'm going to put the stabilizer Soft and Sheer. Soft and Sheer is one of the most versatile stabilizers that we have. You can use it on all kinds of fabrics. It's soft. It helps you retain the hand of the fabric, like if you're going to use knits. It also comes in a beautiful clamshell, where with the label on the inside. It comes in packages and rolls, and it also comes on a bolt, so that if you have large projects, you can use it on your large projects. I love it because I can roll it back up and I can store it, and it stays clean at all times. Now this stabilizer is a very sheer stabilizer, and it will melt away, and it will leave my applique to the point to where I can place it on wherever I want it on the garment. So if I want it here or here, and I can then stitch around it and make it as an applique. So what I'm going to do, I have the strawberry pin cushion drawn here for sewing notions, and I'm going to take a black marker, and I'm just going to draw around there in my hoop, and I have it like so. I'm going to put it in my machine, set up my machine for free motion, and I'm going to use rayon or cotton thread, and it will come out similar like this. So at this point, then I'm going to use a wood burning tool, and the wood burning tool is going to melt away the excess stabilizer from my embroidery. I'm going to go from the back, and I'm going to use the very tip, and I'm just going to melt this away like so. Put that back down there now, so that we have a free-form embroidery. Then my free-form embroidery, I can place it anywhere that I want it on my garment. And now I'd like to show you the table runner that I've done. This is a large table runner that I wanted to express that it was like a trellis with a vine growing on it. And you can see where I've placed all of the bars going in different directions, and they change directions, which gives you the impression that it's a trellis. And then when I cut out my leaves, which was a pre-printed fabric that I put the fusible web on the back, I ironed them down in a pattern that reminisced that it was growing on a trellis. Well, that brings us to the thread that we embellished it with. And this I've done with our hollow shimmer thread, which is one of my favorite threads. It's flat, as you can see, and it has that beautiful glisten. And I chose this kind of blue to go around the leaves because the leaves had a blue tinge to them. This again has a flip spool. The top of it opens up so that you can control the thread so that it doesn't get out of hand. Now, one thing that I want to tell you about this thread is that on the machine it needs to be threaded in in a vertical position. That means in an upright position. When you have it on your machine, you're going to hold it upright on the spindle. You're going to pull it out flat like so and go down through all your guides. Now I have a little example here that I would like to show you, which really shows you what I'm talking about. This is a spool of hollow shimmer thread. It is flat. Okay, if it's sitting on the spindle upright and you pull it out, what does it do? All right, if you put it on the spindle horizontal, like a standard machine tells you to do, then when you pull it out, what happens? As you can see, it's flat, and what happens is it twists. When it twists, it's going to go through your machine, it's going to go through the eyes and down to the needle, and then it's going to knot up on itself. So the most important thing is that you have it upright. I'm so happy to bring this project to you and show you all the wonderful things. My name is Carol Ingram, and thank you.